Business is about to pick up, folks. We are just days away from Fall Brawl, and look who's kicking things off. None other than the NWO, the most dominant faction in wrestling today. But let's not forget how last week's Monday Night Raw ended. Lex Luger, Booker T, and Diamond Dallas Page, three of WCW's strongest soldiers, turned their backs on the NWO, making it clear they're done being under the boot of Hogan and his boys.
And let's talk about the shocking moment when Hollywood Hogan, of all people, received help from the Giant, Bret Hart, and Sting against The Undertaker, Triple H, Farouk, and Kane. We've seen enemies become allies before, but I don't think anyone expected those three to stand beside Hogan.
JR, Scavone, I'm telling you, something's not right. Hogan and Sting on the same page, Hogan and Bret Hart on the same page. Give me a break. I don't buy it. And if you ask me, neither do Sting or the Hitman.
Can't wait to see Eazy-E get what's coming to him.
Our crowd has their ears open for whatever Eric Bischoff is about to say.
He's got some thoughts to share with the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't been paying attention, and let's be honest, you're probably too stupid to keep up. Last week, we made it crystal clear that the NWO still runs professional wrestling. And that brings us to Fall Brawl, WarGames, the most dangerous match in history. We needed the best. And so tonight, I'm here to announce the final team that will step inside that double steel cage and end this war once and for all.
Ready?
Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 388 pounds,
No matter how high the depth.
But before we get to that, I got something I need to say to two guys in particular. Two guys who think they can just waltz into my business and ride my coattails into Fall Brawl and Survivor Series. Sting, Bret Hart. You two just got gifted a spot inside the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series. And while that's all fine and dandy, let me make something real clear, brothers. You better not step on my toes at WarGames, because if you so much as look at me the wrong way, I will end you faster than The Undertaker did your little buddy Lex Luger last month.
The WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Hogan, let me make something clear to you. I don't trust you. I never have, and I never will. You say I got gifted a spot in the Elimination Chamber? No, I earned it. And once I'm done putting The Undertaker down at Survivor Series, I'm coming for that WCW Championship. And Bischoff, I know what you're trying to do. You think you can stack the deck against me by putting me in a gauntlet match against WCW and WWF's best? You think that's gonna stop me? Let me remind you, every time the odds are stacked against me, I rise above them. I don't need anybody's help. I never have, and I never will.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
and from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
The excellence of execution, absolutely no.
Stinger, I hear what you're saying, and I respect it. But let me be clear. I didn't come to WCW to be walked all over by you, by Hogan, by Bischoff, or by anybody. I didn't come here to take a back seat to anyone. So yeah, we're both in the Elimination Chamber, and yeah, we're fighting side by side at WarGames, but when it comes to that title, all bets are off.
Oh, you two think you got this all figured out, huh? You think I'm just handing you over to The Undertaker? Let me tell you something. If you want to point fingers at me, then tonight you two are going to pay. That's right, because our WarGames Advantage match just changed. Tonight it's going to be Sting and Bret Hart against The Undertaker and Triple H in a no disqualification match.
Good Lord, what an announcement. Sting and Bret Hart just got thrown into a battle before the real war at Fall Brawl. And folks, coming up next, we have a preview of the Elimination Chamber as Kane takes on Ken Shamrock.